What is going on, guys? It is Dodox here, and welcome back to the Chaos Dwarf campaign for Total War Warhammer 3. Welcome back, everyone. It's been a few days, but we're back once again with, well, Astragoth, the Ironhand. And if you remember from last episode, we actually got quite a bit done. We've pretty much taken this entire valley now, and we are looking to deal with our next obstacle. Now, of course, we did just get declared war on by one of the Norscan factions. I think it was the Juramonidy tribe. So they're going to be our next target, because we don't want to be dealing. We want to deal with our enemies first. Getting rid of the Skaven, getting rid of the Bone Rattlers, getting rid of them. We don't want to make any more enemies than we already have. We want to stay peace with the dwarves for as long as possible. We don't want any quarrel with them because we won't win at this stage. We're not in a very financial situation. Now, obviously, Chaos Dwarfs is a bit different to every other faction. You don't just rely on gold. You've got to rely on raw materials. You've got to rely on armaments. You've got to rely on conclave. You know, there's a few more things to rely on. And if you build factories, you have to use raw materials to build those structures. Ornaments are used for like labor and stuff, and then obviously conclave is used for tearing up your buildings. So yeah, I've done a little bit. Now that I've played the game with dwarves a bit more now, I can now be confident and actually tell you how to play the damn race. But yes, they rely mainly on their orc goblin units in the early game, and we just need to see if we can actually hold out against. It's looking like there's another army inbound from the Bone Rattlers. Now we've got to hope the dwarves don't declare war on us, because if they do, we're going to be in an uphill battle, because I'm pretty sure I know how the AI works. When someone declares war on you, the other side reacts, and then this army comes out of nowhere over here, tries to attack your town of Fort Drozzel, which we did just take at the end of last episode. Now, what I am going to do is just reinforce the city even more. Even though they're not the greatest troops, they're still going to be useful having numbers in that city, and they're dirt cheap, so that's fine. Also, we should definitely get some more income at generating. Wait, where's that? Safety building. Okay, good, that's fine. In the middle there, where there's no way we can get, it could be attacked. There's mountains to our right, left, and center. They should be fine. So that's all good. Technologies. Now, what I've been thinking with technologies recently is, do we want to work on the military side of things a bit? Maybe get our control down would be decent. We get control and income from raiding. Now we can raid more, which would be good. Also, Call of War is decent as well. As we're not fighting, though, I'm going to go with Call of War next. We'll get the income from raiding and control first, then we'll get Call of War. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do that. Also, the Hellforge, we're actually starting to build up some armaments now. Now, what I'm thinking is, do we want to upgrade our units to make them better? Because making them better is good. By the way, I made a critical error building these. Yeah, I didn't really understand. These were not great, to be honest. Their war machines weren't fantastic. I mean, hopefully their cannons and what I'm assuming is a Death Striker rocket launcher sounds pretty cool. So we'll get those. Also, these units are magnificent. We want to get more of these as well. But looking at ornaments, where would we likely go? Now, what does the levels entail? When you level up, what happens? So I'm going to hover over these. So spell resistant. And then you've got sundering attacks. So it makes them better. Do you get more dwarfs, though? That's the thing. If you upgrade armaments, do you get more of them? That's the question you have to ask yourselves. Is it worth just building up the armaments more before we do anything with that? I'm going to wait a while on that because I don't really know the direction I want to take the dwarf campaign in yet. So, yeah, that should be fine. Now, is this a different region altogether? It is. So we can't build anything decent from Fort Drozzel. So a garrison is key here. Now what's currently, it's a factory, so it's going to require raw materials to build everything. We need a garrison, which means we're going to need to get 1,250 raw materials, which we'll get next turn. We'll build that building next turn, and then we'll be able to build a garrison here, which will strengthen this position. In the meantime, heal up, you know. We'll see what we're up against in the next coming turns. It's a confusing race, but I'm starting to understand it a lot more now. Also, income from post-battle loot should be an option here, but I think logistics might be better because we are currently quite... Yeah. Anyway, we're going to end the turn now and see what the enemy do. I'm actually going to stop it. I'm actually going to have a quick look here where the enemies are on the map, where they actually are. So, as you can see, Karak Kadrin are about to take Karak Undred. So, they're not looking to fight us yet, which is good. The Bone Rattlers are moving over to Karak Razak, so they're not looking to fight us yet. That's good. That means we could probably move Ironhand's army away. But I have to be careful. Now, if these guys are asking for peace, I actually will take it, because I don't want to deal with the Skaven right now. Dealing with any army that is, I don't really have time. A piece of 1,600 seems reasonable, and I will take it. My army is still replenishing there. By the way, the entrance did survive, and I want to give them another shot, because I feel like I may have used them wrong. They may be decent. So, if we can get a garrison here, I think it's safe to move away from here. With no garrison, though, I am very scared about moving away. So, I suppose we could get rid of the Hobgoblin Wolf Rider building, because we already have one anyway in the other regions, and just go with the garrison instead. Or we could just get rid of the money building. It won't do too much for us. Get a garrison built there, and then this army is allowed to move then. At the moment, it's having to stay put. And as for this army, well, we actually have global recruitment level 1, which is interesting. Now, that's good, because we probably need something better in this army. Now, obviously, the dwarves cost a lot more. I'm still figuring out how to increase the capacity of the dwarves. I'm assuming the armament upgrades will do that. See, we're getting a lot of armaments a turn now, and maybe we should start to look at the upgrades, maybe, because it's looking like it's actually asking us to do it. So what I'm going to do is, because we can only build these ones at the moment, is I'm going to upgrade again. What does that do? Does that mean, because it says 4 now, we can build 4 of them? So I'm going to click recruit now. Does that mean I can now recruit another dwarf? You know? Yes, it does. That's what that means. So now we can get 2 dwarfs. Only 1, but yeah. If we armament upgrade again, the same thing happens. We get another dwarf. That's good. Now, can we get Infernal Guard yet? Will it let us? So I'm actually going to go to armaments here and upgrade the Blunderbusters to a level 3, which means they will now be able to build 3 of them. So I'm starting to understand it now. I'm being careful with the armaments. We don't want to go too mad, but getting 203 a turn is pretty nice, because we're producing quite a lot at the moment, so that's good. And then obviously what I do for the rest, you know, just get some normal, get the blunders, I guess. 1 turn to get them is sick. And then just obviously be careful with money, I would say here. So just go for basic combos to finish it up, and that's giving us a pretty strong army there. We're going to be able to run around the map with 2 armies, which means we can actually do a lot of damage. Do we move off here or not? That is the real question, because the enemy is over here at the end of the day. We could underway. Can you You can. I could underway over, and if I see the enemy moving back, we move instantly. Because underway in here means I skip a lot out. Yeah. So I will head out. I am hoping these guys don't declare war on me. I mean, a peace with them would be decent, but will we get that? That's the thing. I don't know. However, we do have this guy who's probably going to go in here now. I want boys here. And there we go. We'll have a full stack next turn. We also have another upgrade here, but obviously... Oh, wait, that is with raw materials. That would give us more income, defensive supplies, everything. It is a tower. I think it's worth with it being raw materials. You see, gold's not as bad now when you have all these options, but obviously we got to get 430 raw materials a turn, and we have to make sure we keep the 3 incomes up pretty high as possible, I would say. But yeah, we can't do anything else this turn, guys. We're going to end the turn, because next turn we're going to have a lot. Will the Bone Rattlers surprise me and just come over the wall or something? You know, that's the thing, right? Will they do that? That could happen. That really could happen. The Bone Rattlers could come over the wall and fuck our day up. We will not peace with these guys, by the way, because they declared war on me, and I actually want to kill them and take some more land. So, we are going to not accept that piece. Okay, so now what we can do is we can either get 25 Conclave, let him speak, and get some Winds of Magic. Well, I don't really use magic, so Conclave seems the more likely option. Time to move in now. Our army is ready. It's strong. Let's move out. I should be able to kill with just the one army, actually, so we'll see how it goes. If I see that they've got a lot, is that a rebellion or a friendly army? I can't tell. I'm going to have a little look after this. No, it can't be, because that's only -4. So what are they doing? Interesting. Looks like they're falling back. They obviously don't have the strength. We did kill one of their big armies. If you remember, at the end of last episode, we fought quite a big army. Not too sure what the Juramatic tribe are up to. But yeah, we're about to earn some money back by attacking some towns. And this army's pretty decent now. It's got some good dwarfs in it. So it's Ferric. That's because we need to wait on our siege. Or we could just fight the battle and win easily anyway. You know, I obviously know it's a siege. It's going to be a siege. Yep, siege, definitely. But, like, we could have a wait a turn, or we could just go straight for this. I mean, I would probably fight it, but let's just see what else is going on here. Any movement on this side in terms of things? Not really. Seems okay. You see, the great thing about this, if we do take this out, what's behind here we could take out? Maybe we could go around the dwarfs and pincer move of them. You know what I mean? If we could get around the dwarfs and into the Empire, that would be sick, because then we could pincer move the dwarfs and get them trapped in the mountains from both sides. They'd be trapped on both sides. So that is a good idea, actually. Keep that in mind, actually. We will definitely keep that in mind. Okay, but let's fight this battle anyway. There's no point waiting on siege towers. Or do we wait on siege towers? I mean, we're not really in any hurry, are we? Oh, I guess it couldn't hurt to get some siege towers. Right, okay, so we should be able to take these guys on now. Close victory. To be honest with you, medium casualties with siege towers. I guess we still fight it. We got a better chance of keeping our men alive and not losing as many casualties by fighting the battle. Yep, start the battle. And then keep them behind the towers. There we go. I mean, they're not even manning the towers, so that helps. Can we just take an appreciation of how nice the Chaos Dwarf towers look? I mean, that is pretty cool. Yep, so this is how we're getting into the city. Only one route in. And you got to remember, we have flaming arrows, so we're going to shoot back. Even if we're on horses, that was a lot of damage. I mean, have you ever seen gobos so accurate? That's so accurate. We've got these gobos in position ready to shoot as well. Honestly, by the time they get in, I mean, are they doing any damage to that siege tower? Not really. So yeah, gobos are going in first, but they're going to be followed by Chaos Dwarfs. By the way, where's our big two built, big fucking huge tanks? Let's get them in as well. Right, we're not in range here, so let's move a little bit closer. Still causing all sorts of problems with the fire arrows here. We've almost taken half of their marauder damage down. Right. Now the gobos. Oh, look at that firepower. Look at that. Lovely stuff. Gobos on the roof now. Yes, get on there. Surround them. Go on, dwarfs. Get up as well. Get in your lane. Oh, yeah, we can send the busters up as well. Wow, they knocked down the gate quick. Oh, my God, they're already in. All right, let's go. Maybe I misjudged these tanks. Maybe I just wasn't using them correctly. I mean, that is possible. It seems they don't really care about their wall. They're more focused on the inner city, it seems. Looking like most of their armies more in the inner city. They put a few things at the gate. They're just getting shot to death by flames now. Alright, there goes them. Right, archers, refocus position. Do we want to shoot at our own gobos? Of course we do. We're all about friendly fire. Open fire! There we go. Right, tanks are in. Let's see. Let's actually see how effective the range one is. No, actually, no. No. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Press hold position. They're actually charging. I want to see how effective these guns are now he's got a clear line of sight, because it's going to be very interesting, this. We even brought our leaders in? No, our leaders aren't even in. My Wolf Riders are attacking from the other side now. Yeah, it's not looking great for these Norscans. They're almost in range now. I am curious to see how effective this is when it's got full line of sight on a hill like this. Yeah, pretty much overran their position here. But let's see. Here we go. He's about to get in range. Open fire. Right. That was pretty effective. How many times does he reload the gun? Okay. Not too bad, I guess. Not too bad. Very tanky as well. The problem we have is when he gets into melee. We don't want him being in melee. The problem is he's a very slow tank. The one that we want in melee, however, is this beauty. One with the... He's struggling to turn right now. Yeah, I guess he is pretty quick. Right, let's not fight. Get the orcs to fight here. Right, where are my archers? Get in your siege tower, get up the hill. So we sent in the melee one now. And he just rampages them down. I'm pretty sure we tell him to attack then. He'll just charge right through these units. Where's the tank guy now? He's there. There he goes. He's going to rush on through. Like it's nothing. That's how you do it. You got to keep this guy moving. There we are. Then turn him around and we go again. We attack again. Through the lines. That's it. Woo! I'm assuming I'm doing this right. Just whacking on through. Look at all the flaming arrows. Not gonna lie, these orc labourers are actually doing pretty decent work. Right, busters, shoot! You're on the top of a hill. You should be able to open fire here. Same with the cannon. Get the cannon to fire. But yeah, as you can see, loss is not too bad. Let's get the archers off the wall. Oh, yes, there we go. Okay, he's having a little trouble now. Let's get him in retreat. I mean, that's some good firepower. I won't lie there. Where are my main dwarfs? We should probably bring them in. Yeah, pull back. There's too much friendly fire going on here. I mean, this is definitely the last of their army, isn't it? So the dwarves don't seem to care about the orcs. They will open fire regardless. I mean, look at that firepower. We're just crushing them. The orcs are in retreat. They did lose quite a few. 40-ish. Oh, they can knock down walls as well. I didn't even know that. Yeah, they're... In come the Chaos Dwarfs. They won't shoot over them. Come on, there's some real nice hits we can get off here. A cinematic of this, because it's too good, this. Oh! Oh, the miners. I forgot they were mining with blasted charges. Right, let's overfire at the cavalry with the archers. Come on, goblin archers. Use your firepower. That's it. You're trying to fight dwarfs. Not going to go well for you. That should be it. Yep, there we go. Yeah, so we did lose a couple of orc labourers. We need to be careful there that we don't go too mad there. But other than that, I would say that's quite low casualties. It was a pretty easy battle, but we did make it decisive. It was close on the actual auto-resolve, so that worked wonders, I would say. Yeah, I still don't know what to think about these big tanks, if they're good or not. They seem a bit slow, but the firepower one does some good damage. Rewards only 300 for that whole fight. As we have a lot of conclave, I'm actually going to go level 3 straight away here. Because that was the capital. And that, oh, that was nice, actually. I know we lost a bit of conclave, but level 3 that already. We've got enough. I mean, I guess we can build this again, but we have got enough of those now. Wait, we'll swap them round. We'll get rid of that. We'll build that there, and we'll build that there. Then we'll build... Can't really build anything else there. Remember, we have to remember that we don't just have... We got over 1,000 ornaments now. Let's do some upgrades. I mean, what could we do upgrade-wise? A war machine upgrade might not be a bad idea. Then we can get the cannon, and we can see what the cannon's like when we get that option. We don't have them yet, so there's no point upgrading them yet. The Infernal Guard, how do we get to them? I mean, they look like some pretty decent units, but obviously we need to get to them first. Try and get to the next stage. I guess we'll leave that for now, as I think we should definitely try and get Infernal Guard, which is a much better unit, it seems. But yeah, looking at that, efficiency of the average efficiency is of 100%, which is what we want. And let's just keep moving, honestly. We should just keep moving. We already have positive money here. Obviously, we're going to have to wait a turn. But yeah, we're pushing in. We're gonna take this entire region. We're gonna be able to own all another region this episode. It's looking like, which is very nice. Right, so the technology is now finished, the one I was talking about. So now we go to military again, and we do the Call of War upgrade, which will help our dwarfs a lot. And we want to focus on getting the better dwarfs out. Checking on enemies here, by the way. Is there any enemy in the area? I cannot see any. So... But this army is faring well on its own. And like I said, once we open a loop round, we would be able to just attack here. And we'd be able to just rush the dwarfs dead really fast if we were going to do that. So, not really too sure what to do with the second army right now. I'm keeping him sort of in the middle so he can assist either side. Also, we could probably look to upgrade the army as well. Like, there's still a lot of gobbos in this army. We could definitely get rid of some gobbos here and give them some better units, you know what I mean? Because now we can build more dwarfs. Maybe we should do a bull center reacher. Let me get a second bull center reindeer. But they are good units, to be fair. They're not quite these guys, the dual axes, but I mean the normal ones could be pretty decent. So I'd Hellforge then, and I would upgrade that to a 2, which means then, yeah, armaments drop to 500, but we disband a gobbo. And guess what we do? We build ourselves one of them. Takes 2 turns, but that's fine. Just makes the army a little bit stronger, I'd say. And I think that's the end of that turn. Once we do the technology for Zurak. I think this is my leader, isn't it? One of my heroes. We just want to make sure he's a badass, so just keep going down this line. And as for our new leader, who's actually starting to do really well, I'd say. Oh no, this isn't my leader. This is one of my heroes. He was specialist. Now he's in the army. We should probably think about, oh, replenish troops. Yeah, get his replenish up a bit more. Not a bad idea. More logistics, I'd say. And then post-battle loot should be the focus for the new leader, Yanazak. Well, you got 2 grand all of a sudden, by the way. I wonder why that happened. But anyway, when we're going to do a swap thing here or something. Was it here we were going to swap around? I think it was. We were going to put the dwarven... I thought we got rid of this. Get rid. Yeah, we were going to stick this here. And we were going to stick the dwarven one here because then we could get to the better ones, the infernal guard, which is what I've been trying to get to for ages. I want to see how good they are. Obviously, can't get too carried away with armies. That's a big Norscan army coming over. They might defend this city. We can't move over though. Also, keep checking on this side, see what's going on. Seems okay here. We could do with a garrison. A garrison would really make me feel a lot better, because at the moment it's only held by a couple of dwarfs, and that ain't great. They want a non-aggression pact, do they? Strength 107. I don't want a non-aggression pact with you because you're just 3 land, and I like 3 land, so no. I think they're going to try and defend their city. Yeah, they are going to. Okay, this army is ready. How far can it jump? It can get to here. I think we're pretty safe on this side. They're not attacking me, so I'm going to move forward over this wall. If we have to build an emergency army in the future, then we'll have to. But what we can do now, I think we can afford a garrison. Never mind, it costs 2 grand. Okay, this is going to be a hard fight, but I think it'll be a fun one to fight. So let's give this a go. Alright guys, here we go. Welcome to the battlefield. It looks like we're going to get attacked already by these dogs moving in on the right side. Some skin wolves moving in into my gobbos. They're going to clean house there, it seems. It's going to be a bit tricky. Did I just do a bit of friendly fire from gobbos? Gobbos friendly fire and other gobbos. Right, I'm bringing in the orc labourers. Go sort these skin wolves out. Hopefully they can do some more damage. A lot going on here. Not to mention on the other side of the map, I've got my wolves. And, oh, this is going to be brutal. Dogs charging in, and the busters open fire. And look at that. Get away, they say. That's what they say. The blunderbusters say, get the hell away. Also, I'm kiting out their cavalry with some wolf riders, which are actually pretty decent. The ones that shoot are really decent. Honestly, Chaos Dwarfs in general, all their units are pretty good because of the fire arrows. The fire arrows just make them stronger. And then just get the goblin wolf riders to do all sorts of damage. Back over here now, obviously, you know, my orcs are going to retreat. My gobbos aren't going to last in the fight long. They are against skin wolves and dogs. It's going to be a bit tricky there. But a lot of firepower coming down from my archers. Big engage now as the marauders are jumping in now. This is going to cause a bit of issues. Oh, was that the fire bombs there? Yeah, from the blazing beards of Bazarak. Now, honestly, the problem with this right now is we are outnumbered and I have gobbos. And gobbos are not the greatest, are they? However, I do have my tank engines over here. I'm not too sure how they're going to fare, but there is a skin wolf currently on this one here. There was a skin wolf, there isn't anymore. My tank's not really firing. I mean, I'm assuming we'll get it to fire eventually. Oh, yeah, it's trying to aim over there. Maybe it can get some good shots off here. Let's see if it fires. Oh, but we did a little magic. Oh, there we go. Bang. Oh, you know what? The tank does do pretty good damage. Lots and lots going on now. We've actually got some Norscan ice trolls trying to deal with the blazing beards right now. We also have some Norscan marauders charging in to my archers. This couldn't go too well. Probably want to pull back these archers. They're not going to do very well in combat there. On the other side of the pond, the blunderbusters are just mowing down everything in their path. As you can see, just bang, 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 bang. While some wolf riders distract half the army. They charged in. Oh, look at those shots. Devastating damage. And you still have... Well, most of my goblin archers are still firing and are in a good position. They're just being able to fire without any interruption. And the engine goes off again. Another tank attack. By the way, this is what makes 40k possible. Seeing something like this, just a basic tank, and it's opening fire from close distance. I do think 40k is possible for a Total War, and I would really love to see it. And if they do that next, well, that's absolutely fantastic. The next fantasy, that is, anyway. More shots going off now. Archers still pretty safe. They're just opening fire. Tank getting a little bit surrounded now by a bunch of marauders. Like I said, I probably should move him back. He's not in the greatest of spots. Little bird's eye view here, and you can actually see that I'm just edging it slightly because I did start with less, but only slightly. The melee Skullcracker is holding back as many ice trolls and marauders as possible, while my archers just continue to fire their flame arrows, which is just, oh, so good to look at. And the blunderbusters have just been chilling here, opening fire. No one's stopping them, and they're getting an absolute ton of kills. Here we go again, into the back of all these marauders and spearmen, and blunderbusted firepower that. It is brutal there, the damage. The blazing beards are still there, even though there's 39 of them left. They are stubborn bastards. They will not leave the battlefield at all. Right, so my Skullcracker needs to retreat. He's very, very low. Commander is dealing with a bunch of marauders. He should have no trouble with that. You know, pretty strong lord. Use some good magic abilities there. Damage sustained, exhausted. Now these marauders. Also firing more of those shells off from the magic winds of power. The Bloodbusters finally look like they're getting engaged. But here's what's great about this unit. They still fire even if they're in combat. The ones that aren't being focused by melee will still shoot their guns, but they will get their melee. They're pretty decent blunderbusters in melee. They're really good in melee as well. They're a hybrid unit and they do so well. Oh, lovely charge from the Hobbling Golf Wolf Riders there. Saving my blunderbusters there. Goblin Archers continuing to fire at the main things like trolls, because trolls are going to be the problem. We're going to want to get rid of them. Oh, look at that volley. Lovely stuff. They're on the run. I'm not going to lie, the Blazed Beards look like they need help with only 25 left. We got some Gobbos coming back. Yeah, a lot of rallying Gobbos, by the way. All the Gobbos are rallying and coming back into the fight. And it's looking like that might be it. The turn of the tide is beginning. They're starting to run. The white flags have been raised. Norscans losing hope. And that is it. They are on the run. They will no longer want to participate in this fight and are running for their lives. Well, that was an absolutely slaughter. Now, so we'll occupy this one as a factory. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. This is a new region. Maybe factory was a mistake there, then. I don't know. Yeah, because now it's only level 3. Can I convert to outpost? There you go. Alright. That was a bit dumb. Don't know why I made it a factory. That was really dumb. Got 100% efficiency anyway. Right, we've got over 2 grand now, which means we should be able to build a garrison here now. Make everything a little bit safer on this side of the pond. Army's inbound anyway. We got this army in. We do have the plague issue over here, which I'm a little bit annoyed about, to be honest. Skaven are around here. I need to remember that. Chance of plague spreading, minus 25%. You know what? This is a good option, because there's plagues nearby. Probably want to deal with the plague issue now, so we don't have any issues like that, because we are already pretty close to plague territory here. Probably a good idea to build the plague building though. Where is it? Minus 50% of plague spreading. Very expensive building though. Yes, that's what we're after. Casual replenishment, and finally lightning strike for this guy. That's going to help a lot. Yeah, you see, this is what I was worried about. This random declaring of war. I knew it was going to happen eventually, so we're going to have to now deal with the dwarfs. And this is why I didn't want to go too far. Yeah, so we're going to underway back now. Yeah, okay. We're going to try and get back to our city before it gets overrun by dwarven forces, which is probably going to be pretty soon. Let's actually put garrisons in both of these cities, because they're going to be overrun by dwarves soon, I'd say. Can they get me from... No, they can't get me from another side, so it's only 2 sides to get me from. That's fine. By the way, nothing changes here. We carry on our war with the Norscans. I know there's a plague. How many turns till it's gone? 2 turns remaining. You know what? We'll let the plague run out. I think it's a smart decision. Heal up. We'll heal up, and then we'll go again. I think that's our best tactic with that, really. I'll go back with the Skaven. Who are they friendly towards? I mean, it would help not being at war with random Skaven for now. Non-aggression packs are always pretty decent to have. I would go yes with that one. No Skaven problems there. Big army to deal with now, the normal dwarfs. This is going to be interesting. They declared war on me. No army yet. Okay, good. So we underway here. Oh, we might just make it. The army is better now with the garrison upgrade, though, so that's helped a lot. All right, so here we go. You are kidding me. I can't underway into my city. Right, well, they can't attack straight away, so what we'll do is we'll go here. The next turn, we can underway straight into the city. But what we will do is recruit a new lord so that we got a better chance of survival here. 1,500 for a lord. Jeez. No regiment renowned. That's annoying. I mean, if they even let me get some archers, that'd be great. Just any archers would do. I think we're just going to have to lightning strike these armies one at a time. It is not a great situation. What I am going to do, though, is I'm still going to underway to here. Because then I can take out this army easily. Because, yeah, that one's nice and easy to kill. The other two, however, yeah, that's going to be pain. Right, well, this is just great. The AI caught me out, the fucking bastards. Let's end the turn and see what they do. I'm assuming they're going to attack the city. Oh, so they don't think it's worth their time to send 2 armies over to deal with it. That's your mistake, dwarfs. No, never mind. There is 2. Oh, so right. Okay, well this. I'm sort of hoping I get underweight here. Right, if I go here, they can only attack the city. They can't attack the army. Yeah, I think that's what we do. They're gonna wait, and then next turn we can lightning strike. We can lightning strike the armies, and we just have to hope we got enough. Now, what I'm gonna do is definitely use the armament upgrade here now to get the better units. I would definitely go with that. And ooh, do we do that upgrade? Or do we wait till we have 5,000 and grab the infernal guard so we actually have some decent troops? So many questions, but let's actually focus on killing Norscans off now. Grab some money building. Plague is gone. They have an army inbound, but that's fine. Should be fine here. This army isn't very Chaos Dwarf. It's got more orcs than dwarfs, but that's fine. Alright, let's see what happens. Are they going to attack me straight away, or are they going to... They're probably going to attack me straight away, let's be real. Very much a decisive defeat, but... Oh, wait, they're attacking my army. How have they done this? Oh, they got away. Yes! I got away. Right, this changes things. Kind of wish I still had the units recruited now. I love lightning striking. It's such a great tool. What do you mean I don't have lightning strike? Yeah, they can have that city. I've decided that I'd rather just get in a nice... I'll fall back to here where my city gives me more money anyway. They can only chase with 1 army. Right. Yeah, well, it turns out my lightning strike plan has been thwarted because apparently I don't have it yet. Here's me thinking I was doing something really smart, and then it turns out I wasn't. Fuck's sake. No, it doesn't matter. We are going to kill off the Genu... I don't even know how to pronounce their name, but... I'm killing off this Norscan faction. There you go. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't know how to pronounce the name. Right, we should probably really think about doing something pretty good in Karat Flak here. We can definitely get the income up more. But what we could... What's this? Raw materials consumed per building. This would help raw materials. Local recruitment rank. These are all decent. What about... Oh, yes. What's about getting the better units out? Like the destroyers and the Fire of Doom. You see, now that is decent. Let's try and go this route. The armaments. We'll use some armaments there. Raw material upgrade as well. More power, more money. This is in a dodgy position. Should we put a garrison here? Yeah, stick a garrison here. Just because it's in a dodgy position. Right, well, I'm struggling here now. This is not going well. The dwarfs are being knobheads. And, well, I ain't fighting 2 dwarven armies, by the way. That doesn't sound fun at all. Right? Let's be real right now. 1 is bad enough, but 2 is taking the piss. 3, well, now you're just being a knob. You're just being insane, really. But, and why is his army stacked with iron drakes and shit? No, whatever you do, I ain't peacing with you. I need territory. Well, at least we're getting money now. You know, there are positives to all this, and it's money. Not really much I can do here. Maybe get a control building, which we already have. We just don't have the... Do we have the raw materials to upgrade? 2,000. Well, we're not quite there yet. Right, well... Are we just going to chill? Well, the cannons are ready, so let's get rid of another gobbo. And let's replace him. Oh, what? Why can't I... Oh, wrong region. 3 turns. Well, considering how long they've been taking before they actually go, I think it's hella worth. Just get the 3 turns done. We're going to lose that city anyway. So we're going to just wait for them to come over to Silver Pinnacle, and that's what we're going to do. Oh, shit, I forgot to fight the battle. Oh, well. I guess if you encircle them for 1 turn, they'll take a bit of damage, so... Yeah, I guess that's fine. Oh my god, they finally attacked me. Holy hell. Took your time, didn't you? Okay, now you're just going too far. Right, we need to get more ornaments. We need to get more labor. Quickly. Hey, you don't have to fight it now. And... yeah, sack for 206 labor. And then get a factory. Back to 98. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm pretty sure that's owned by the Skaven. Actually, I don't think it is. Chaos, I think it might be a 3 city, actually. Yeah, it could be a 3 city, actually. So what my plan is maybe we get military access with the Skaven, run round the other side, and surprise the dwarfs with a surprise attack. I mean, that could be a good idea. Oh, claim seats. What does it give you? Bombardment. Okay. Army abilities, if you claim these seats. I have not been paying attention to the screen. I probably should have been. 2 turns on the cannon. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to conclude this episode. I think, yeah, we've done pretty much enough this episode, I'd say. But thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to like rating, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one for more Chaos Dwarfs. Until then, bye for now.